Coach Wilbur from Resilient Strength, here to talk about another one of our progressions in your program, which is going to be the overhead progression to prepare you for the clean and jerk. So we're going to talk through strict press, push press, and a front squat with the press. Those are our three movements. We're going to do it both with the barbell and with the dumbbell, and a lot of similarities to them. Some of these by now are familiar movements, but I wanted to make sure we just talk about kind of how they go together and how to string them together. So the first one, I'm going to grab the barbell. We're going to start with the strict press. Okay, so we're going to have that bar in front rack. We're going to take a breath into the bar, breathe and brace, shoulders down and back, grab a little bit of soft knees, and without using any leg drive, we're just going to drive that bar into this strong overhead position. So from the side, driving, and head comes through, bars locked out overhead, and that's our strict press. Our push press, now we're just going to use a little bit of leg drive. So we're going to breathe in the bar, dip, drive the bar overhead, and finish in a stable lockout position. Dip, drive the bar overhead, stacking, elbows, wrists, and shoulder. They should be all in a straight line. Our last part of this progression, and we'll be adding weight, right? As you start to use your legs, you can go up a little bit in weight. Our front squat might be the heaviest one, so it's going to be a squat. And then on the stand, we're just going to keep standing and drive that bar overhead. It's not going to stop. So drive overhead. So dip and drive. Okay. So we're sitting all the way down to the front squat, and then all the way overhead. So that same progression can also be done with dumbbells. So let's go through that. Everything stays relatively the same, just have a different source of resistance. So strict press, we're going to be deep breath, breathe and brace, shoulders down and back, a little bit of bend in the knees, no leg drive, drive the dumbbells, in this case overhead, just into that same stable position. When we go to push press, we will use a dip and drive. You might be able to use heavier dumbbells here because we're getting some leg drive. And then the front squat with the press, breath, sit down, stand, drive them overhead, okay? Dip, sit all the way down, no stop, and we finish overhead. So that is our overhead progression. That's preparing us for the clean and jerk, where we're getting, building that overhead position that's stable for the jerk, and also building the mechanic chain of how we kind of stand that up and get ready for that. So we should have shoulder stability, some mobility in our squat and our movements there. And we can either do that with a barbell or dumbbell, making sense to prepare for what's coming that day.